Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you people had a wonderful week. Being in this school after 7 months must have been a great experience. Back to school with your friends, attending face to face classes with your teachers, seeing some of your friends and missing a few. But let's be very thankful that Alhamdulillah, we have started a new normal life. However, please make sure that you follow all the SOPs and take care of yourself and people around you. Our safety is our responsibility. Someone has very well said, don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. If you believe in yourself and think of doing something, nothing can stop you. For a journey of 1,000 miles, you have to take the first step. So, my boys and girls, start thinking and acting beyond imagination. Widen up your horizon. Stretch out your abilities. And then there will be no limit and no challenge. I hope and I'm sure you all are sitting with your pens, pencils, books, and your booklets. And as ever, you will note down your important points to make your notes. Let's quickly recap what we did in the last class. We did the types of forest, starting from the northern areas and the highest altitude forest, which is alpine forest, whose branches grow upwards. They are found at the height of 4,000 to 4,500 meters. After them comes the coniferous forest. Their branches grow downwards, creating a cone so that the snow may not accumulate. They are found in Murree and Islamabad also. Then are the tropical thorn forest or the rock forest. They are growing in the Indus Plain areas, mostly in the Indus Plain. Then the subtropical scrub forest grows in the foothills of Himalayas, Kirthar, and other mountains. Riverine or Bela forest grow along the river Indus and its tributaries. Then in the south, we have mangrove forest, which grow in the saline water of sea. They are very important for the coastal communities as they secure the land against erosion as well as earthquake and tsunami. The last of all is the irrigated forest. Irrigated forest or the irrigated plantations are the ones which are grown by men. And irrigated plantation is our topic of the day. So today we are going to analyze the importance of irrigated plantation, that why they are so important to be grown in different parts of the country. And we will also evaluate that whether is it beneficial to grow these plantations or it can be harmful for our economy and water resources. You will conclude this after today's lesson. So, irrigated plantations. Now, what are irrigated plantations? Irrigated plantations are man-made forest. They don't only include the forest or forested areas, but also the trees which are growing in your school grounds, in gardens, lawns, parks, along the roadside. All of them are irrigated plantations. They are very, very important. In the irrigated forest or the man-made forest, you will find trees growing at equal distance in a linear manner. Space will be given between the two trees. That is the reason why these forests may not create canopy, as the branches grow apart from each other. These irrigated plantations are mostly found along the river and canal, so that the water can easily be supplied. In these irrigated plantations, you may find only one type of tree growing. The entire plantation might be of eucalyptus or babool and shisham or any other type found. But mostly the area would be covered with one species only. Why do we grow these irrigated plantations near rivers and canals? Because this makes easier to supply water to the land. Water is very, very important for the plants to grow. In some places, the underground water might not be enough, or the area doesn't have enough rainfall. In this situation, when we grow forest along the river and canal, the water supply can be made possible. So irrigated plantations, where are they found? They are found near rivers and canals. They mostly grow in linear form, having maintained distance between them, and there might be only one type of species growing. Species, in simple words, kind or type. In Pakistan, there are 8 irrigated forests. If you look at this map, in this green patch along the river Indus and its tributaries, you find some numbers written. These numbers symbolize the man-made forest or the irrigated forest. Number 1 is Changa Manga, which is near Lahore. It is the largest irrigated forest of Pakistan as well as Asia. After that is Chicha Watni near Sahiwal. Number 3 has the irrigated plantation at Khanewal. Bhawalpur also has the forested area, which is basically supplied water from Satluj. Thal, which is turning into a desert, or we can say it's a desert in Punjab, has also been made fertile by supplying water, and irrigated plantation has grown there. One Bachran is one irrigated plantation in the Thal region. After that, we have Tausa Barrage. Barrage is an infrastructural feature which is used to store water temporary or hold water behind. This can also be used as bridge. There are 6 irrigated plantations in Upper Indus Plain. In the Lower Indus Plain, they are found in the area of Guddu Barrage and Hyderabad. If a question comes, explain the distribution of irrigated plantation in Pakistan with the help of given map. Your answer will include all the places where they are found and why are they found there. If you remember, in the previous class, we did the command words of our questions. And when the question comes with explain, you have to write a reason. In this situation, in this question of irrigated plantation, you need to write why Upper Indus Plain has 6 irrigated plantation, whereas in the Lower Indus Plain, there are only 2. The reason is Upper Indus Plain has 4 rivers flowing through it, due to which irrigation of water to the land is easier. While in Sindh, it's only river Indus which is flowing. That is why 2 plantations can be seen in the Lower Indus Plain. I repeat, for a question which comes with why, you have to give reason. So the 8 irrigated forests in Pakistan are Changamanga, Chichawatni, Khanewal, Bhawalpur, Thal and Tosa, which are located in Upper Indus Plain or Punjab, while in the Lower Indus Plain or Sindh, we have 2 irrigated forests at Guddu Barrage and Hyderabad. The question is, why is it so important to have more irrigated forest? Although there are already 7 different types of natural forest all across the country. Recall our first class where we did forest. We learned that ideally 30% of the land should be covered with forest. And unfortunately, Pakistan has only 4.8%, which is a very small number. Not even 1/4 of expected area. To maintain the covered area of forest, more trees are required to be grown. We need forest. If you remember, in the previous class, in one of our previous class, we did importance of forest, where we discussed the ecological, economical, and social importance of forest. Forests are very, very important as they supply timber for construction and firewood. Many places in the world where it is very cold, wood is used to make houses as it is a natural insulator. In some areas, natural gas has not yet been supplied. The wood from these trees is used as fuel. Some parts of these Irrigated forest can be used as a pasture land for the livestock. Farmers bring their animals to these areas for grazing. The land of this area is very, very fertile. Due to continuous falling of trees and their decomposition, humus is made, which maintains the soil quality and keep it fertile. Sometimes these forests are also removed and the land is used for agriculture. Trees are natural recycler of air. They take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. They also absorb heat of the surrounding and also reduce the noise pollution. Due to transpiration, they attract rain. In the forested area, the chances of rain is 40% more than the barren land or the area without trees. These forests provide shade to the people and are also a habitat for different plants, so for different birds and animals. Some parts of these forests can be used to grow fruit trees. Mostly, those trees are grown in the area which grow faster and taller. They increase the scenic beauty and promote tourism. They are very popular for recreational activities such as climbing, camping, biking, and hiking. They are used as picnic spots by the tourist. The roots of these forests hold the soil and does not allow soil erosion. They control the surface runoff. When it rains, the trees root and the stems hold the soil back. The canopy does not allow the water to wash the soil away. These trees also act as wind breaker. They reduce the speed of the wind and keep the soil intact. As a result, soil erosion and surface runoff are controlled. As they are man-made forests, we require labor. We need people to work there, maintain the forest, irrigate the area, guard the land. This creates employment, jobs for the people. Some places, after the heavy rainfall or flood, may have waterlogged land. What is a waterlogged land? Waterlogged land is that piece of land which has the groundwater saturated on the surface. In simple words, the water from the ground has appeared on the earth's surface. If this water stays there for a longer period of time, the land will become useless. We need to reclaim the land. Some trees, such as eucalyptus, they are very, very helpful as the roots of these trees go deep into the ground and absorb excessive water and helps in the land reclamation. So due to so many advantages, the importance of these forests can easily be understood. Now, you all must have realized why is it so important to grow irrigated plantation. But at the same time, we need to realize and find out that will there be any drawbacks of growing these forests? What could be the expected disadvantages or problems which can be created by these forests? Yes, to grow these forests, we require initial investment. Pakistan, being a developing country, might not have enough financial resources which can support the turning of a land into a forest. Money is required. Capital is needed in order to grow plants. And this is not quick results found. It takes a longer period for the trees to grow. There are no short-term economic benefits. Along with that, only not to grow forest, the capital is required, but the finance is also needed to maintain the forest. Pakistan is an agro-based country. That is, our economy is mostly depending on agriculture. Most of our 70% of our water is used on the farms to grow crops. In this situation, growing irrigated plantation can be an extra burden on our limited water resources. The land which is used for growing the crops might be used more effectively for agriculture, settlements, industrial states. So there can be more multiple uses of this land besides growing trees over there. In these irrigated plantation, illegal cutting or lumbering is difficult to be checked. In dry season, if the forest fire occurs, this can not only damage the environment, but as well can completely waste the investment which has been made in this area. So along with the advantages and benefits, there are some problems also related to the irrigated plantation. But why are they so important for Pakistan? Because we are cutting down too many trees and we need more raw material for our wood-based industries. These wood-based industries make such ornaments, decorative pieces, railway carriages, papers, boats, which are used to create more job and more work and more money. So it is important to develop them. Plus, they are helpful in reclaiming the waterlogged land, as excessive water can be absorbed by the plant. They prevent erosion. Sometimes when the soil is eroded, either by wind or by water, it is brought down into the river. The river beds may rise, resulting in the overflowing and flooding of the nearby areas. Plus, these irrigated forests promote tourism. So let's quickly sum up what we learned today. We learned that the irrigated plantations are actually the man-made plantations. They are grown along the rivers and canals so that the irrigation is easier. There are 6 irrigated plantations in the upper Indus Plain and 2 in the lower Indus Plain. Most of these irrigated plantations are found in Sindh and Punjab. And with this, we come to the end of our today's video lesson. I hope that you people are completing your self-practice exercises as they are to be submitted in school for correction. If any is left, please make sure that you do it ASAP. Follow the SOPs at school. Take care of yourself. Enjoy learning. We'll see you soon. Take care. Allah Hafiz.